You're gonna present me?
Go. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah. What's happening, people? My name is Yusuf.
Shady.
And we're from Huaxia Real Estate, the biggest Chinese real estate agency in the UAE. So, before we move on to our hot investments,
we have special offers for the international people and the local people here in Dubai, and also for the Asians. And what we're going to talk about right now, we're going to talk about that for the international people offer. So if you want to buy something now and you don't want to waste your time like going to the developer office, you can fly before you buy. Okay, and we have special offers for you.
So for international clients, like we just discussed, what we can do is we have two options. Either you reserve a property in one of our sales events like today, and then from there you're able to gain access to 2 flights and a flight and a 2 nights hotel stay in Dubai. And with that, we also give you a tour of the developer's office and the showroom with regarding our project. Or we can assist you in making your golden visa as an investor should your property value be over 2 million. Now, that's for our international clients that are willing to invest with us at Huaxia Real Estate. And by the way, not any agency does this other than us over here.
Okay, and also when it comes to the agents that we have here, we have special offers for you. So whatever you're going to buy, whatever you're going to sell, whatever the target that you're going to reach, whatever the amount that you're going to sell for, so we have specific offers for you. Either you're going to win a Rolex, you're going to win a trip to the Maldives, or you're going to win an iPad and any Apple product.
Sweet.
So what we're going to do right now, we're going to talk about a specific project that the closest to our heart. And it's only this project that we're going to work on, but this is the main point that we're talking about today. It's Winner Tower.
So, Winner Tower is located in Jumeirah Village Triangle, which is central between Al Maktoum Airport and Dubai International Airport. It is 15 minutes away from Dubai Marina, 25 minutes away from downtown, and then 30 minutes away from Palm Jebel Ali. Winner Tower is located literally bang on down in the middle of Dubai, all right? And it's very accessible in terms of, people coming from this area over here and people coming in from this area over here. To be honest, with Jumeirah Village Triangle, it is an investor's golden ticket to make good money. And at the same time, if you're an end user, the tower is located in a villa-dominant community. But before we get onto that, let's actually talk about the building itself.
Okay, so the building itself, it is 20 floors, 5 podium, G floor, and also there's a lot of amenities there. So let's talk about the location first, and then we will get back to the tower itself. Okay. So here we have, sorry for interrupting you, Yusuf. So here we have in Jumeirah Village Triangle, we have 3 accesses. Okay, here, there, and also we have an access on Al Khair Road and Hassa Road. At the same time, from the tower itself, it's 1 kilometer walking distance from the metro, and almost like 15 to 20 minutes walking distance to Al Khil Avenue Mall, which is going to be the 3rd largest mall in Dubai, after Dubai Mall and Mall of Emirates.
Now, investors, I don't want to get you too excited, but what these 4 metro stations over here are going to do for your property, should you purchase with us at Winner Tower, is going to be absolutely insane. But before we get on to that, we also need to establish something about Jumeirah Village Triangle. And I earlier mentioned that literally a minute ago why Jumeirah Village Triangle is so special. But here's the thing. Imagine investing in an area that's already established with a lot of villas, right? You're going to have buildings across it. And on top of that, the entry points and exit points of Jumeirah Village Triangle are not packed, like other areas in Dubai, which seems to be a prominent issue with most of the projects that are being sold to investors. Jumeirah Village Triangle, on the other hand, is very accessible. And it's got entry points from over here, which can lead you to Jumeirah Park, which again, another villa dominant community, and is fully established as well. And then down here, just by this metro station over here, and along Jumeirah Park is Garna Sabkha, which will take you to Dubai Marina and JBR. Again, another Dubai hot destination to be.
Okay. So, and also, as we can see, this is the metro line, the new metro lines that are supposed to happen by 2030, inshallah. And what we are gonna have here, like as we can see here, this white big dot here, this is Jumeirah Village Circle, JVC, and the one after here, it's gonna be like Jumeirah Village Triangle, and also this one is gonna be by the end of Jumeirah Village Triangle, okay? And as we can see here from the towers that this is the same view that we are gonna get from Winter Tower. This is Dubai Marina, and this is the whole villa community in JVT. And it's really, really organized community. I'm not gonna compare it with JVC because JVC is much bigger and a lot of developers there. But here, Nakhil developer, they developed it and they established this community to have like the villas in a specific part and the towers in a specific part. So all of the towers all over JVT here on this side, from here to here and from here to there. Okay, so all of the towers are gonna get a perfect view, either on JVC or Springs, Dubai Marina, IMPZ, and Jumeirah Gulf State. And what we're gonna talk about right now is the amenities there.
Right. So like I said, Jumeirah Village Triangle already established, right? You've got schools over there, a cinema which is going to be accessible in Al Khail Avenue Mall, the third biggest mall as Shadi mentioned earlier. We've got fitness centers, and on top of that, I'm not going to get you too excited, but we have a whole amenities floor in Winter Tower, which honestly is my favorite part. But we're going to get to that very, very soon. We've got a children's playground, which, you know, there are multiple parks in Jumeirah Village Triangle itself for people to walk in. And again, they were made for that villa community, but now that these towers are there, you are spoiled for choice, really. You either have amenities that are going to be in your building or in the community itself. You got bars for people who like to, you know, just wind down from a long days of work. You've got restaurants all over, you know, as if Talabat and Deliveroo weren't accessible enough. Now you also got, you know, the choice of basically being around to, you know, paying a visit to different restaurants. You got walking paths, you know, obviously in the less hotter months of Dubai. You know, you can go for walks there with your pets as well. And then the shopping center, Al Khail Avenue Mall, which is going to be fully constructed and operational from 2027. So again, investors, if you're thinking about Jumeirah Village Triangle and you've heard of it, but you don't know the potential of it, we're going to go over that very, very soon. But honestly, I think you should really, really get excited because, yeah, what we're going to share with you is, like I said, it's a very good opportunity to, you know, flip your property if you're an investor, and if you're an end user, you're going to absolutely love this community. It's something that's close to my heart, and you know, that's why we work on things that we can sell, because it's close to our heart, you know? We believe in it. We believe in the project, basically.
And also, just something that I want to mention on Jumeirah Village Triangle, especially in Winter Tower. Winter Tower, they launched the project. The pre-launch was in January this year, and from this year, from January till now, it gained 20% appreciation on the prices. Okay, so whoever is going to invest in this project and whoever is going to live in this project, whatever you're going to put money in, you're going to gain the profit out of it. Okay, and what we're going to keep talking about, the same amenities here in JVT. As we can see here, the infrastructure for the nurseries, the schools and everything, and also we have parks, and also from Winter Tower you have a direct access to the main park in JVT. Okay, and also we have a lot of cafes, restaurants, healthcares, and also when it comes to malls and supermarkets, we have a lot. But the main one that we're talking about here is Al Khail Avenue Mall. It's taking this whole area. This is Al Khail Avenue Mall, all of this area. Okay, and what we're going to talk about right now is Winter Tower itself.
All right, so hopefully by now we would have sold you on JVT. Let us tell you why this project is going to be the project to buy in. All right, so.
Okay, so in Winter Tower, we have a lot of amenities. Inside gym, indoor gym, outdoor gym, pool gym, and also pools for the kids, pools for the adults, and also we have a clubhouse there.
Now, why I love this floor, because if I was someone who was living there, whether as an end user or as a tenant, everything is at the comfort of my own home. So imagine when I have friends over and we're basically spoiled for choice. Hey guys, we want to go watch a movie. Right, there's a cinema room. Hey guys, you know, I don't really want to step outside, it's too hot, but you know, I want to get some steps in. All right, well, we've got a treadmill in the gym, right? Say for instance, I want to do laps and I just want to relax my body after a long days of work. All right, cool. We've got a pool. You want to still be active in the pool? We've got gym bikes inside the pool itself. I've got kids, but I want them to have a good time in the pool, but I also want to be able to watch over them. Okay, well, we can sit here in number 10 and number 9, kids pool, and then, number 11, the pool. Now, the good thing about this whole floor over here is the way they've laid it out. I think it's very, very smart. And, it feels like if you start from number 1 all the way till number 17, you're going to have a whole day's worth of activities. So imagine all that being at the comfort of your own home. It's a no-brainer, really, to be very honest.
And also, let's talk also about the tower itself. What the most I like about this tower, because the low capacity per floor. If you're talking about any other tower in the whole Dubai, you are going to find like 10 apartments, 12 apartments, 16 apartments, even 20 apartments. But for this tower, what we are going to find is it's only 7 apartments per floor. Okay, we have 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bedroom, and also we have 1 bedroom apartment. And at the same time, we have all of the homes there, all of the apartments there are smart homes from Odoo, smart lock, and also you can even connect the whole house with Siri, Alexa, whatever the smart system that you're gonna use. At the same time, we didn't forget that this air is polluted. So we got you the Dakin here, so it can purify your air. Okay, and Yusuf is gonna speak more about the floor.
Okay, so if you just go on to the next picture. So the smallest 1 bedroom that we've got in the tower is 752 square feet, 643 internal, and then 109 external. Now, let me tell you something about the Dubai market, just so you guys can have an idea if you are not already living in Dubai or have not seen properties in Dubai or pitched properties in Dubai. Most units that are 1 bedrooms, you're looking at around 400 square feet to 530 square feet, which when you think about it and you actually see it for your own eye, you'll feel it's quite small. An apartment that is 752 square feet, including a balcony, with the standard of amenities, you guys are gonna love the price that we're gonna tell you when you're able to invest in a property like this.
And also, the closest 1 bedroom apartment to my heart is this one. It's 1,025 square feet, okay? Why is the closest one? You're buying like a 2 bedroom apartment in 1 apartment, and you want to flip the property and convert it into a 2 bedroom apartment to gain good profit out of it as an Airbnb. Okay, let me tell you something here. Okay, can you see this bedroom? Okay, it's a 1 bedroom apartment here. Inside, in suite bathroom. Okay, so can you see this living area? It can be also closed. You can just install a wall here, and you're gonna make it a separate room. And also it's going to be a 2 bedroom apartment now. And at the same time, you can just, if you don't want to make it like a 2 bedroom apartment, you can just close a small area here, and it's going to be acceptable from the developer himself. And the property management are going to leave you do whatever you want in your apartment. And you can make like a small study room. You can do whatever you want, maid's room, anything. And also, when it comes to another property, the 2 bedroom apartment, Yusuf will tell us more about it.
Okay, so let's say, for instance, I'm just going to draw a picture based on what you said, right?
Sure.
Let's say an investor, right, had a certain budget of 1.3, right? And he wanted a 2 bedroom for, in this tower. With that 1 bedroom that Shadi was just talking about.
This one.
Right over here. Let's assume that construction will cost you around 100K, right? With that being the case, that has allowed you to basically have a 2 bedroom apartment for 200K cheaper, right? So now, not only have you had a good capital appreciation on the property, given that you've reinvested back into it, right? On top of that, your property counts as a 2 bedroom apartment. And that's gonna be a very important factor when you're trying to rent it out, because then you can beat the market prices for a 1 bedroom apartment. And nobody really needs to know, because at the end of the day, there are 4 walls that are in between this living area over here. So that's definitely something that if you're an investor and you're looking into expanding this 1 bedroom, keep that in mind, because definitely a good investment. Now, if we go to the 2 bedroom, again, something about Winner Tower specifically is that you're being told that you're getting a 1 bedroom, but in theory, you can change it into a 2 bedroom, right? Now, this 2 bedroom over here can even be changed into a 4 bedroom, right? As it stands, as it stands with the floor plan itself, you've already got a maid's room and you've got sunlight over here, which is basically a window that will allow, you know, sunlight to come into the room. And it's basically an ensuite. So you've got not only one bedroom, two bedrooms, a third room as well. And if you want to go the extra mile as an investor to try to get a 4-bedroom for 1.68, then you can close this living area over here and it's got its own balcony. So imagine that. That's the good thing about Winter Tower. When you purchase a property, it's whatever you want to do with it in terms of trying to get the most out of it, it's quite doable. And you know, with these floor plans over here, honestly, like the potential with Winter Tower is absolutely insane, you know? And one thing I will say as well, before I forget, right, is that with JVT, prices are already going up as it is in terms of rents. You're looking at 18% increase since last year, right? And that's for all types of, you know, apartments. So imagine that sort of number appreciating non-stop in the older buildings, and now you have a new building with a 2-bedroom turning into a 4-bedroom. Really, honestly speaking, guys, I'm not saying this just because I'm working on it. I genuinely believe that there is very, very good potential as an investor.
Add on what Yusuf's saying. So in JVT, especially in District 4, where Winter Tower is located, there is no 2-bedroom apartment is for sale at the moment. So if you got this property and you want to sell this property, it's gonna go like this. So whatever you are investing there, you will find a capital appreciation out of it. Okay.
So these are the launch prices, but we're not gonna go over them. We're gonna go over this. So the smallest 1-bedroom that we've got starts at 1.07 million, right? Now, that 1-bedroom that Shadi was talking about converting into a 2-bedroom, you're looking at around 1.338, right? And again, price of a 2-bedroom, which can be turned into a 4-bedroom, is 1.687. So, agents, when you're speaking to your clients, let them know that this is a very good investment opportunity. And investors, if you are watching this, genuinely just have an eye, just keep an eye on the prices over here, you know, because, and why Shadi also moved away from the launch prices is because as we've been selling the units, right, 75% of the building has already been booked. So imagine these are the prices now after 75% has been booked. Another 25%, that means capital appreciation, right? Project gets built, community gets established, metro stations get built, mall gets built. Wow. Potential is honestly like, yeah, the limit is only the sky, really.
As I said, like in 6 months, it gained 20% capital appreciation. So imagine how much it's going to be after the launch. I'm sorry, after the handover.
Yeah.
So you never know.
All right. So standard payment plan is 60-40, 60% before handover and 40% after handover.
Okay. And also we have another payment plan for the people who want to put installments on 4 years. It's 60-40 as well. You are going to put 10% plus 4% DLD plus 10% after 30 days, and whatever you want to do, we're going to help you with it. And at the same time, you're going to install 40% through construction and another 40% for 2 years after the handover, which is going to be flexible, guys. Just see the payment plan, compare the numbers with another towers. It's reasonable price.
All right. Now, I've been talking a lot, and I apologize, and I really appreciate that you guys have been bearing with me and patient with me. But I'm actually going to give you now some solid numbers for you guys to really keep in, right? Because I've been, you know, one thing that I will say with a lot of agents here, they will try to sell you a dream. But me, Shadi, our department, and Huaxia Real Estate, we really focus on numbers over here. And we focus on making sure that our investors have long-term connections with us. So in order for that to happen, we need to make sure that you guys are making good and reasonable investments, right? So we're going to quickly, we're not going to talk about it too much, but we're quickly going to compare Jumeirah Village Triangle and Dubai Hills Estate, which, by the way, Dubai Hills Estate is, for anyone that doesn't know of it, is a very well-established community as it is. It's got apartments, it's got a villa community as well, and it's got one of the biggest malls over here in Dubai and one of the most elegant malls in Dubai, Dubai Hills Mall.
But let me just say something before we move to the next slide. We're not just comparing like an area to an area. We're just comparing a developer to a developer. Okay? So Yusuf will complete with the comparison here.
Can you carry on?
Yeah.
All right, no, back. So, let's talk about what a one bed would get you in Jumeirah Village Triangle. It will cost you 1.05 million as it stands right now. That is the average price. And for a two bed, you'd be paying around 1.59, right? Now, with the sizes that we spoke about in Winter Tower, this is basically the sort of average price that you're looking at. So Winter Tower, to get the smallest one bedroom, it's 750 square feet. Now, let's keep that in mind. Let's go to the next one. Dubai Hills, right? For a one bedroom, which by the way, I have seen with my own eyes, and you can Google it, right? Especially in two buildings like Collective and Socio, you're looking at around a one bedroom is gonna cost you an average of 1.594. And the size of it, you're looking at around 500 square feet, 550 to be exact, with that sliding door, right? A two bed, 2.406. So, when you are investing, why these numbers are very important to us? Because if you're gonna be investing, you might as well invest in an area that's gonna have a good capital appreciation, and at the same time, you feel like you're really getting your money's worth. This seems to be a very big problem, especially in the already well-established areas of Dubai. A lot of people are buying properties for a value that, honestly speaking, you know, even though we shouldn't be saying this as agents, honestly speaking, does not really fit the value. Whereas in Jumeirah Village Triangle, it's a completely different scenario.
So let me ask you this, Yusuf. So what is the big difference between Dubai Hill Estate and the Jumeirah Village Triangle? So for me, like, I would rather go with Amar, not Nakhil, because I saw what happened in JVC.
Very, very, very good question. The good thing is that JVT is already standing on its own 2 feet, right? And because it's villa dominant and these buildings aren't there, the potential that JVT will have is good. On top of that, another thing that is very good with JVT is its entry and access points, right? A big thing that's very common over here in Dubai is a lot of areas seem to be very overpacked. Jumeirah Village Triangle, we've been there many times and there's never been a problem. We've never encountered traffic, you know? And even if we did, it never was over 5 minutes of us waiting in a queue. Dubai Hills and JVC and a lot of areas in Dubai, you'll find yourself waiting 20 to 25 minutes. So again, these things really do matter for an investor, and I'll tell you why. Because when someone is investing there and you know, you have a tenant, that tenant, you want to make sure that they are able to lock at the price that gives you a good return on investment, and at the same time have a good quality of life as a tenant. You know, nobody really wants to be stuck in traffic for 25, 30 minutes while they're coming back from work, you know. But Jumeirah Village Triangle, on the other hand, is very accessible. They've got traffic lights that are quick moving, and at the same time, it's a very, very nice community.
Okay, so now let's talk about Object One. Who's Object One? What they're doing here in Dubai? When did they came? And what is their progress? Okay, so Object One belongs to TSZ Group. Okay, it's a European group. Okay, they usually built like mansions, villas. They never built towers before, and usually they focused on building the luxurious property that you can ever get. Okay, but where? Here in Dubai? No, it's in Spain, Barcelona. You can Google it as well and you can find it. And if you can't find it, just reach us and we are gonna get it to you. Okay, if you're in Europe right now, of course you know who is Object One, who is TSZ Group. Okay, but Object One, they came here in Dubai in 2021. Okay, their launch was 7 projects in 1 year. Okay, what we are gonna do, we are gonna launch 7 projects. This is our plan. This is our first move. Okay, we're talking about train, we're talking about winner, we're talking about luminaire, we're talking about wood, we're talking about ozone. So we're talking about a lot of towers, and all of them are top notch. Okay, comparing to the prices and the other developers, it's a top notch properties. Okay.
One thing I was gonna also touch upon, right? Now, a big concern for a lot of people when they're investing with a developer that has not really been well established, you know, in Dubai, is, you know, you'd like to see the quality of the property itself, right? Because even as a showroom, it kind of gives you a very small percentage of what you are to expect, right? But here's the thing about Winter Tower. Winter Tower will be the 6th project, right? That's going to be built out of these 7 over here. So it means that you're going to have a good, you know, basically the quality of the build that Winter Tower is going to have when you invest in it at this price is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
And let me talk about the delivery itself and how they are keeping their promises. They said they're going to start constructing Winter Tower this July, and actually they started in June. And when we went there, like, guys, you started digging already. You said that you're going to start by the mid of July, and you started already digging. So I believe you're going to deliver before time. And also, when we are talking about the first tower that they're going to deliver, it's going to be delivered by the beginning of next year. But when you go there and you can check the website, you can check Dubai Land Department and everything, it's almost 85% done. So imagine that you're going to get your property next year, and you can just go there and you can see your property is almost done, like 6 months away. So what do you think? So what we're going to talk about right now, like, we need all of you, literally all of you, to think about the decision that you're taking right now. Because if you're taking the right decision in the right time and the right place, you're going to make money. Don't talk to me about buying a property for 300,000 because of the developer is giving a discount or something. No, go for the developer that is well established with the quality. Go see your quality yourself. Don't say, okay, so 300,000 for a studio, 600,000 for a studio. Think about the long term. Don't think about the short term.
And one thing I will say as well, investors, is, you know, a lot of people are not really aware of Jumeirah Village Triangle because, like I said, it's a villa-dominant community and it's almost fully established, right? This is the time to get in. So if you're someone that's been speaking to multiple agents and, you know, you want to know more about this project, you know, then please let us know. And if you're an agent that feels that, you know, this is definitely something that you feel like you could sell, all right, or you would like to know more about the project, just speak to us at Huaxia Real Estate and we'll be there to help you.
At the same time, call us anytime for any project regarding Object One, anything around Dubai, and wait for our next exclusive project. See you next